Hey guys, Danielle Butler here. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys rocked it out and everybody finished last night strong. And brand new day, new pay period, new goals. Looking forward to big things from this pay period. And what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is three-way phone calls. And I know, that's one of the staples of our business. It's one of an awesome part of the success system, and how many of us are building our business with sponsors that live, hundreds of miles away. So, three-way phone calls are where it's at. We love to use them. Jonathan and I personally do a lot of three-way phone calls. And, as we grow, not everybody has done a three-way phone call, but, they just keep hearing about them. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about the best way to make your three-way phone calls count. And, to make them successful for everybody, not just for, we want to benefit everybody the best. And so that includes, creating the best case scenario. And the way that we do that is by making sure a prospect is qualified before we connect them with one of our leaders or, with somebody else. That third party credibility is so huge and it's so crucial. And so we got to make sure that that's exactly what we're doing. We're setting up the three-way phone call so it's third party credibility and it's not, here's everything Advocare. So that's why qualifying somebody is super, super important. So, when you're setting up a three-way phone call and you're making that appointment, you want to make sure before you ever get that person on the phone that your prospect has seen something else and something more. That they first of all have heard your 30-second story for sure. They know exactly what it's done for you. Either, product health, finances, all the above, right? So they need to know your 30-second story, and then they need to see one of the two videos. Either if they're interested in income, they need to see previewadvocarebiz.com. I'll post these below in the comments. And then they also need to see if they're interested in the challenge. That's all they're interested in, or so off the bat. They need to see 24daychallengemovie.com. So they need to see one of the two, and you need to follow up with them and make sure they've watched them before you ever get them connected with somebody else on the phone, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because, say you're putting me on with somebody, and you're excited, and you keep hearing, don't answer questions, get them on the phone. That's the best advice I've heard yet. And that's true, but at the same time, you want them to see something else so that when you get them on the phone with, us or whatever leader, that we are the third party credibility. We're another layer of conviction. We're not everything Advocare to that person. So that is so, so huge. Make sure they're a qualified prospect. Follow up with them. You want to get them those links, either 24daychallengemovie.com or previewadvocarebiz.com. And before you set that appointment, or, before the call actually takes place, you want to follow up with them and make sure that they've seen that video. That's super, super important. Then once you do get them on the phone and you connect them, you hit that merge button and you've got them both on, or you're on the conference line, whichever, you use. You want to edify the heck out of your sponsor in front of them on the phone right then. Once you get them connected, you can chat for just a minute, and then once you get them connected, you want to get them on and you want to edify, hey, so-and-so, this is my friend Jonathan. He is the man. He is awesome. He's helping us so much with our business and helping, so many people accomplish their goals. I really wanted you to talk to him so he can help you answer all your questions. And like I said, he's just great, so I really want you to hear from him. Then you don't even have to tell a whole lot about the prospect, because Jonathan is going to ask a ton of questions and find out. So you can just say, and Jonathan, this is my buddy, Mark, we work together. I just wanted to get you two connected. I'm going to go ahead and hit mute so you guys can chat. And so let him know. That way he knows you're still going to be there. Hit the mute button and then take notes. And do not hit unmute. Resist the urge. I used to be the world's worst. I had wanted to throw my 2 cents in on everything. I can't tell you how many times I bombed a three-way call by being, hey, oh yeah, and I want to say this. Just resist the urge, because then all of a sudden it goes from one person, just communicating with them, to two people. And that's when it can feel a little more pressuring. So you don't want to cross that line. You're going to get your chance to talk at the very end. So when Jonathan's wrapping up, and he's, finishing it up, he's going to say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you talk back to Mark. Thank you so much for getting us connected, and, let me know what I can do to help. He'll wrap it up. Then that's when you can take it over. Jonathan will hop off, and then you can finish and follow up and figure out whatever the next step is. Walk them through if they want to place an order, if they want to become a distributor, if they want to, get to advisor. You can walk them through some of those things. making those next choices. But resist the urge to butt in, make sure that you're edifying, and make sure they're a qualified prospect. Because listen, it's not even so much about making our job easier. You know, I'll tell you, there's been several times I've gotten on the phone and the person's they don't even know what it is. They don't even know what Advocare is. And we do, of course, want you to get people on the phone. That's the crucial part of the success system, and it absolutely works. But it just works so much more efficiently for everybody if they've seen, you know, one of the videos and they know a little bit more to begin with. Because then my job can be really getting to know that person and figuring out how Advocare can be a solution for them, as opposed to going all into the background of what is Advocare and, you know, those kinds of things, because they already know that. Makes sense. So, you know, the reason I share this with you guys are all rocking it out with three-way calls. I know you are, but I just want your calls to be as effective as possible and help your business grow as big as possible. And of course, this is going to be duplicatable. So, you know, what else that's going to do is when someone sees, you know what, all they did was, you know, have me check out this video and then they put me on the phone with somebody, I can do that. That creates a sense of belief in other people that, hey, I can do this too. And that's what we do here is really simple. So that being said, you guys are, you know, rocking it out with the three-way calls. Like I said, keep doing it because it works. You know, it just works. So y'all are champions. Hope you have an awesome rest of the week. God bless.